Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine how incredible your life would be if you never had to worry about money ever again. Imagine always being able to have all the things you and your family deserve. Well, if you take action now, you can have all this and even more.
Hello, I'm Don Lepre. For the last 10 years, I've been lucky enough to be able to make millions of dollars. But I've always said, if you lose your health, you lost everything.
Do you guys remember those infomercials from back in the day where, you know, these salesmen would just come on the TV and basically pitch anything and everything, including the world's best vitamin that could cure cancer? Well, today I'm going to be talking about one of those guys who could sell ice to an Eskimo. I'm talking about Don Lepre, who was a family man and a salesman who let the sales and conning get the best of him, and he ended up dying shortly after being caught in his ways. So today I'm going to be talking about kind of the sad and tragic story of Don Lepre, a well-known salesman in the US.
Don Lepre was born in 1964 in Rhode Island and quickly moved to Phoenix, Arizona with his family when he was just a kid. His first business was a credit repair business with his wife in 1990. The company was called Unknown Concepts. The next business was selling a booklet explaining how to recover a Federal Housing Administration insurance refund after paying off a home mortgage. Then he began selling 900 phone lines, which are premium telephone lines in North America. And then in the mid-1990s, Lepre was on TV infomercials claiming that by placing tiny classified ads in newspapers, he was able to make $50,000 a week from his tiny one-bedroom apartment.
Success stories of Don Lepre and others described on this show represent the great results of only those individuals. As with any business, you could make more or less.
Hi, I'm Cindy Margolis. And if you're like me, for the past 6 years, you've been seeing this guy on television talking about how one tiny classified ad can make you rich. And then a few months ago, I was asked to play the lead role in a new movie, Undercover Angel. It also stars this incredible little girl named Allie, and you'll never guess who else. Don Lepre.
You've made $15,000 in sales in a day.
$15,000 in a day.
And I can't tell people at the university how much I make. It'd blow their minds. They don't believe it.
Don, all these people got your Making Money package, started placing tiny classified ads in newspapers, just like you showed them, and now these people are making a fortune. I'm jealous.
Cindy, I stumbled onto this after trying 1,000 different ways to make money. If I hadn't stumbled onto this, I'd still be painting houses.
Stop living paycheck to paycheck. Imagine how incredible your life would be if you never had to worry about money ever again. Imagine always being able to have all the things you and your family deserve. Well, if you take action now, you can have all this and even more. How you could turn as little as $30 into thousands over and over again by placing tiny classified ads in newspapers. You'll learn how you can get started in a $10 billion a year industry right out of your home or apartment. Using Don's techniques, you could be making a quiet fortune within just a few days. Plus, you'll also discover brand new directions in the 900 business. Don took the 900 business all the way and ended up generating over $80,000 a week after week, right out of his tiny one-bedroom apartment.
In 1992, Lepre began broadcasting the Making Money show with Don Lepre, which essentially was him just selling the words of success and telling the viewers that they could be as successful as him. For a few years, the show was ranked as the 10 most broadcasted cable infomercials. The bulk of what he was selling was called Money Making Secrets, a package of booklets and tapes and common sense business tips for ads and operating a 900 number business. The next business was him broadcasting infomercials for the greatest vitamin in the world in 2005.
Year after year, we keep abusing our bodies, year after year, and then we get diabetes, arthritis, cancer, a stroke, or we drop dead in our early 50s. Millions of us right now have high cholesterol, and we don't even know it. In fact, millions of us right now are so clogged up with hardened fat in our arteries right now that when we do have a heart attack, it'll come so severe and so hard. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States today. Osteoporosis is one of the leading silent killers in the world today. There has never been a vitamin supplement ever created in the world today that's as good as the greatest vitamin in the world.
And the greatest vitamin in the world is the most exciting product that I've heard about recently. I am so excited that I can tell him about it and he can start trying it. As a doctor, I would recommend this to every single one of my patients. It's that important.
I've been a personal trainer for 17 years, and in all that time, I've never found a product like this.
The FDA warned Lepre about the claims he made, and the FDA even made a statement. His products were not generally recognized as safe and effective for the above referenced conditions. So, and what were those conditions? Well, he made claims that the vitamin he sold would cure diseases such as diabetes, strokes, heart disease, insomnia, arthritis, and even cancer. On June 8, 2011, Lepre was indicted by a federal grand jury in Phoenix, Arizona. This was from accusations of running a nationwide scheme to sell worthless internet businesses. Federal prosecutors accused Lepre of scamming more than 220,000 victims out of nearly $52 million. He was charged with 41 counts of conspiracy, mail fraud, wire fraud, promotional money laundering, and transactional money laundering. A federal judge then issued a bench warrant for Lepre on June 22, 2011, after he failed to appear at his arraignment. On June 27, 2011, Lepre was arrested in Tempe, Arizona at a fitness center where he reportedly lived for 2 days. He was found with self-inflicted knife wounds to the groin. This led authorities to believe that Lepre had attempted suicide by attempting to sever the femoral artery in his legs. And then on October 2, 2011, while in jail awaiting his trial, Lepre committed suicide with an autopsy report stating he died of massive blood loss after cutting his throat with a razor blade and had wrapped himself in sheets to conceal the massive amounts of blood. Lepre left behind his wife and his 2 children.